Hello and welcome to Math 200 Statistics Online for Spring 2018. My name is Ray Lapuz and this is a part of the orientation where we will go over the syllabus. Our syllabus can be found in the Canvas page, and so we will have you take a look at the Canvas version or Canvas portion of our orientation. But let's go through the syllabus here. We have our course materials that we need. We will be using Mario Triola's Essentials of Statistics for our textbook, and that can be found through Canvas. And there's a website over here. And from Canvas, you will go into My Stat Lab. And My Stat Lab has the whole textbook, as well as the homework assignments and quizzes that we will be doing. By going through Canvas and clicking on My Stat Lab links in there, you will automatically be assigned an inclusive access textbook, and this will automatically be billed to your WebSmart account. If you have any questions about that, you can email caninclusiveaccess@smccd.edu for any questions. This this course is an online course, but to keep our articulation agreements with the four-year universities, we want to make sure that they are proctored, and parts of your exams will be proctored through Proctorial. And Proctorial is a program that's integrated into Canvas. And so we will test out Proctorial through our second journal assignment. And you can see how that works, test it out, and then when we take the actual exams, you should be prepared to use it. We have a prerequisite of intermediate algebra or Math 120 in our district, or a placement test score that places you above that. And our course description is the idea of descriptive statistics. We're going to do measures of central tendency, sampling distributions, inference, hypothesis testing, regression correlation, and contingency tables. So we have a set of learning outcomes here. We want to be able to define statistical terms, compute basic descriptive statistics, and solve basic probability problems. I want you to be able to state the central limit theorem, give examples and applications. Given an inferential statistics problem, identify the appropriate hypothesis test, perform the test, and interpret your results. We have an academic integrity policy, and in general it says don't cheat. So this is an online course. Be careful with making sure that you're doing your own work. It's okay to get help from other people, but you eventually need to be doing your own work and your own thinking, and we will do that through the exams and other assignments. We have resources that are available. We have our learning center that's well staffed. There's a counseling center, there's a disability resource center. So I will post more information about trying to get help through the learning center. There will be some regular statistics workshops that will be happening throughout the semester. It'll probably be sometime in the middle of the day, but those are the only times that our statistics workshop leaders would be able to do it. But I'll post that information as we go along. Your grades will be based on homeworks, quizzes, journal assignments, midterm and final exams, and some extra credit could be given for the study plan tutorials. So the homework and the study plan tutorials are homework type problems that you'll be finding in My Stat Lab. The quizzes are also in My Stat Lab, but they will take on a slightly different format. So the homework assignments, generally you can do a problem, check to make sure if it's correct or not, and then move on to the next one. Whereas a quiz type problem, you have to complete the whole quiz, submit it, and then figure out which ones you got correct and which ones you need help in. So there are makeups for homeworks. You have up to 7 makeup opportunities for your homework assignments, and each section is a homework assignment. So if you need to use up a makeup for the homework, you need to send me an email, and note my email address, rlapuz2@my.smccd.edu, and you need to have the subject titled Makeup Homework. You need to write down what sections you want to make up and give your excuse of why you were not able to complete this homework assignment in time. The journals and the quizzes will be due at specific times, and for the journal assignments, I'm pretty flexible with the due dates. They do have due dates, and if you want an extension within a week or so, that would be okay, but anything beyond that, it'll be closed off, and after the journals are graded, then you won't be able to submit the assignments anymore. We have a standard grading scheme, the A's and the A minuses, B pluses, etc., and then your grades will be updated periodically. So the courseware will involve Canvas. Canvas has a home page, a syllabus page, announcements, assignments, grades, and discussion boards. And so you can browse through that, or you can take a look at the second part of the orientation for more information about this. The third part of the orientation will focus on my stat lab and being able to do the assignments, the quizzes, and the study plans. We have some information about some important dates to remember. We have our first and second exam due dates. I'll probably post them up so you can start working on them a week or so before the due date, and then after the due date, it'll be closed. Other important assignments or other important dates. Last day to add or drop a class would be January 29th. If you want to drop it without appearing in your record, it's February 4th. We have a flex day. I guess we're not coming into class, so the no classes business is not going to be pertinent unless you're taking an in-person class. An important date here, the last day to withdraw is April 26th. We have spring break on March 26th through the 30th, and then last day of instruction is the 18th, and the last day of the semester is May 25th. But our final exam will be due on May 23rd, so keep that in mind. All right, so that's the rundown on the syllabus, and the next video will be on Canvas, and then the last video will be on my stat lab. Oh, by the way, another link that you can find would be the semester overview with all the due dates. I highly suggest you print this out so you know when things are going to be due. Okay, good luck.